Listen, listen, listen. I say it again. Listen, listen, listen. So listen to this message. So I was studying the Bible in Daniel chapter 3. And just to summarize, to recap the story there, it says that the king molded some gods, and he made an instruction that at this particular time, when the flute, the harp, the instruments are being blew, that everybody should bow to it. So just to cut the long story short, so some of the astrologers came to meet the king, and they told the king that they noticed that at this particular time, these three Hebrew guys don't bow to it. In fact, they worship another god. That was how the king sent for the three Hebrew boys. That's Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. And he asked them the question. I know in the king's mind, the king might be thinking that they'll be scared of him. But these guys were bold. And they say, King, they are not even careful to listen to him or to bow down to his gods. That whatever he wants to do to him, they should do to him. But they have the mind, they have the boldness that God will save them. And if God did not save them, that is it. And the king was like, oh, you know, if you're a king and someone challenge you that way, bluff you, you know what you would do. So the king showed his own power now. He asked them to pump the furnace 7 times more than the normal time, more than the normal way they do it. And they did. And they tied those boys, the 3 guys together, and they threw them in the fire. And when they threw them, the Bible says, when they threw them, even those that were throwing them were kind of consumed. And so when they threw them, the king was not asking, that he saw, are they not 3 that were thrown inside the fire? And they said, yes. I would say he saw someone, say a 4th person that looks like a son of God. Where am I going to? So what I'm trying to say is that don't follow majority. Even if majorities are doing bad and you are the minority, stand on what you are doing. Stand on your ground. You see this year, even if the crowd are going left, are going in the wrong direction, and you know that the direction they are going to is not right, my brother, my sister, hold on to that direction. And what am I saying? So what am I saying? Hold on to God. Even if crowd are not following God's way, and you as a brother or as a sister, you know the right thing. You know that God is the only way. Hold on to him. Hold on to him, because the way he will fight for you, the way you will make, to the extent that the king was the one that proclaimed that he saw someone in the fire that looks like the Son of God. And you know what happened? Those that were sent to throw those guys into fire, they were consumed. And that is it. When you hold on to God, when you carry God, as in when you are soaked with his presence, when you are like consumed by the zeal of pleasing God, he will take your battles for you. He will fight for you. He will disgrace. In fact, your enemies will testify for you and say, this is God. And what happened was that the king now turned around and said, nobody should abuse these people's God, though. In fact, that is the God that they'll be worshipping. Have they not win souls to God? Have they not turned the king's hearts? So what I'm trying to say is that hold on to that part. Hold on to the good one. Hold on to God. God is the good one I'm talking about. Hold on to God. Hold on to him like never before. And do his will. Even when it is difficult, ask for the grace to do his will. Ask for his grace to do his will. And ask for his grace to stand even when nobody is supporting you. So far, you are doing the right thing and you are following God's steps. He will rise for you. That is the word I have for someone. Good night. Bye.